I don't want you nowhere. I'm putting you in Azkaban.
Ooh, I don't want to be prison. It was hard for Sirius Black to get out.
And if you ever think of leaving, I'm going to get the Dementors on your ass.
Wow, okay. This got really dark. Literally, Dementors are dark. Do I need to Expellion Patronum?
Mm-hmm. Not Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Shirley Dorr.
And Barack Obama. It's your audio besties here, and this is Not That Podcast.
Not That Podcast. Every Tuesday, we're sharing personal stories and giving advice
On mental health, pleasure, relationships, entrepreneurship, and pretty much whatever the hell we want.
Need advice? DM us on Instagram at This Is Not That Pod.
And be sure to follow us and subscribe to stay in the know. If you like what you hear, please leave us a review.
Please.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Shirley Dorr.
And Barack Obama, a.k.a. Siwa Obama, Uncle Baskin Deuce.
I still don't get the burning part.
I'm spicy.
But, like, Deuce is sweet.
I'm sweet and spicy. Didn't I say mango habanero?
Are you like the Deuce, like the Haiti Deuce, like the pistache Deuce that's, like, spicy because they added coconut or something?
Sure.
As you can see, this is not that podcast.
Not the podcast you thought it was.
And we are coming back from an amazing weekend that oh God, here's the nerd. Here's the nerd.
You're the nerd.
No, you're the nerd. Nerd. Okay, actually, you're a dweeb.
You're a dork.
No. You know what? What's the difference? What's the difference between a nerd, geek, dork?
You're all three, so.
How am I all three?
Because I said so.
That's it?
Yeah.
You don't know why you call people nerd, dweeb, dork?
I call people nerds that, like, are obsessive about certain things. Like, they like something, like, way too much.
Okay.
So those are, like, nerds.
What's a dweeb?
A dweeb, I feel like it's like when Haitians be making up words to be funny. I feel like dweeb was one of those words for Americans.
Oh,
so they come up with a funny word for no reason.
Okay, so they felt like you're a dweeb.
Mm-hmm.
What about dork?
A dork has glasses.
Oh, so a nerd with glasses?
You don't even have to be a nerd. If you got glasses, you're a dork.
Okay.
That's my definition.
Okay.
Do you have an actual definition?
I do. According to the interwebs, there's a Venn diagram of nerddom. And the Venn diagram states that if you are a dweeb, you are intellectual, socially inept, and obsessive.
Okay.
If you are a geek, you are intelligent and obsessive. And if you are a dork, you're socially inept and obsessive. And if you are a nerd, you have all three just like dweebs.
Okay. So if you're black, is it blueebs?
Blueebs.
Blueebs?
Blueebs.
Blorks?
Blorks.
Blerds?
Blerds. Bleaks.
Bleaks.
So you are absolutely a bleeb. You're a bleeb.
Cite your sources. Cite your sources, okay?
This is from Google. There ain't no source with this one. I promise you, somebody who had too much time on their hand was like, I have this question I'm going to create.
Let me see the PowerPoint.
Get the PowerPoint. It's colorful, too. I can tell this person's socially inept. They like really made sure that they cited this.
I don't think black people are socially inept. I think some of them are just introverts, and that's not socially inept. Like, socially inept and being an introvert is not the same thing.
So should we replace social inept with introvert? Correct it.
Probably, because when we went to DreamCon, I didn't see any of the weird stuff that I be seeing
at the white cons.
You can't say white. That's racist.
What? When? I didn't know that. Why didn't anybody tell me that?
I don't know. They as soon as they hear it, they come swarming in like we said, like we called them like the N-word, but white. You're not supposed to see color, Shirley.
Oh, am I supposed to see I'm supposed to say person?
Yeah. Person of non-color.
Person of non-color?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Yeah, so person of non-color.
Person of non-color. No, it doesn't sound right. You're white.
PONC.
Okay, so if I don't see color, are they gonna not see color too?
Yeah, they don't see color.
Oh, white people don't see color?
You can't say. You're gonna get me canceled. What's this?
Mayonnaisian people don't see color?
Wow. We getting canceled.
We're not seeing color. It's mayonnaise. Why would we get canceled? We didn't get canceled when we talked about Caribbean people, so we shouldn't be canceled when we talk about mayonnaise.
We shouldn't be, okay?
Right.
We shouldn't be.
But it might happen. Since we're having this banter, I figured we'd do a little bit of anime banter.
Okay. Oh,
So, yeah.
I'm in it. That. Yeah.
So we've created a new segment for everyone who enjoys anime and who also enjoys arguing. We know you guys love arguing, especially on the internet behind the keyboards of your laptops.
With no
stuff.
picture, no profile picture. You're not following nobody, no followers. You haven't posted nothing.
Your name is I don't have an Instagram, or I hate TikTok.
Or you're probably here because I said something you don't like.
Yeah, right. So we created this segment just for you, where we banter and explore the wonderful world of anime, sharing our favorites, talking about anime, hopefully someday with guests, and talking about popular anime that comes out.
Great.
So
welcome back to another episode of the Out in the Open podcast. It's your host, Jay Mackin.
Jaco here.
Hey.
The camera went dark. The camera went dark. The camera went off. It died.
I think it died.
It literally just died.
Well, so the video that was playing was just to show you guys the hassle that comes with you doing your own podcast or you doing your own content creation. Because the reality is, you recording something and then something happened, right?
Yeah.
The light might turn off. Your camera might die. You feel me? You never know what could happen. So
yeah, and that's where we step in. We step in being the production team where you don't have to worry about these things. You don't have to worry about your lights, your cameras. Are they in good shape? Are you in good lighting? Are you in good angle? This is what we take care of. We want you to focus on your content, and we focus on the content that you're giving us. We make sure it's good. We make sure everything around it is perfect. Sound, visual, all around. So that's where we come in, and that's the service we provide. And if you want any of our service, contact us below on our website, oitocrew.com. There you're going to find our contact number, our email, our social media account, our services, and all around packaging, man. So please hit us up, and we're ready to work with you. Let's do it.
comes out.
Great.
So this is more of like a rapid round since it's our first time doing it. So we're going to be rapid fire anime about us. And we're going to start.
I know we can't say the N-word. Can I curse?
Sure.
Okay.
Shoot blind. Let's start off with, what was the last anime you watched?
Jujutsu Kaisen, but I haven't caught up.
What season on JJK are you on?
The most recent
The
one.
most recent
second
one?
season?
The second, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't gotten to the one that got released, right? Or this isn't the one that got released. There's a third season coming out. Right?
I think this is the second season. There was a movie, there was a first season, there was a movie, and this is the second season.
Okay, so you're on the second season, which is the latest season.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Last anime I watched, I forgot. Oh, Winona. That's what her name is.
Winona. That Netflix one?
Yes.
That's not an anime.
It's animated.
Jesus Christ. That is not an anime.
It's animated.
It has to be Japanese.
It has to be Japanese?
Yes.
So I watched Attack on Titan.
Okay.
I watched it 2 days ago.
Okay.
And Dragon Ball Z on the same day.
How far did you get on
Part 50? Who the fuck?
part 50? So you didn't get to the end. You just watched a couple episodes. You were like, all right, I'm done.
I'm done. And I was like, I'm going to watch Dragon Ball because it makes more sense.
Dragon Ball doesn't make more sense, actually, now that we know all that we know about time travel.
I'm watching Dragon Ball Z Kai. Kai makes sense.
Does it?
They put all the pieces to the puzzle together. This is
I don't
when
think
he
Dragon
meets
Ball.
his brother.
I think Goku is so overpowered that it doesn't make sense.
No, absolutely. And it makes no sense why they keep fighting. I don't know why Frieza keeps coming back. Like, none of that makes sense. Vegeta should long gone be dead.
No, Vegeta should not be. Vegeta should be on top of Goku.
Right.
Vegeta should be stronger than Goku.
But why does he keep losing?
Because these plot
armor?
carrying
The
Goku.
plot armor?
Yes.
Dang.
Because no matter Vegeta, first of all, Vegeta was still a monkey.
A monkey. Yeah.
When he met him, he should have washed him then and there.
Mm-hmm.
But you cut the tail or whatever. You cut the tail and all of a sudden you and Goku are like eye to eye.
Right. You're
Y'all
the same
not eye to
power.
eye.
Yeah.
Even like after Dragon Ball Z, like Super,
Mm-hmm.
Vegeta was training hard for like a long time, for a couple months or whatever, so he can get Super Saiyan God.
Yeah.
How Goku already get it in like a episode or two? I'm like, yo,
That's so plot
Plot.
armor, right? Because they needed to move on to the next one, Rose
they
or
keep
whatever.
disrespecting the Prince of all Saiyans.
Yeah, and the father to his. Let me stop. Let's not say
and Vegeta's a better father.
better father. Goku, if you're listening, you are a horrible father. You know who's a better father than you? Piccolo.
I mean, that is the Gohan's father.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
to be honest, Goku, you should let him clap Chi-Chi a couple times.
yeah. I thought
he deserve it.
There's a lot of fandom out there that wants Piccolo to clap
He deserve
them
it.
cheeks.
He deserve a couple cheeks.
You know, he's
what I
taking
mean?
care of your child. Come on.
Come on. Next question.
So, what's your favorite anime?
See, I told you it was gonna be loaded. It was gonna be loaded.
You got to pick one.
Okay, so I think of all time, I'm gonna go with Soul Eater. Like, I love Soul Eater. I think that they ended it too early, and the reason that they ended it was because it veered too far from the manga.
Okay.
And but it was, for me, I was like on my toes the whole time. I'm like, it's interesting, even though when they're talking or when things are happening, like, I enjoyed Soul Eater thoroughly, and it's one of those like underground anime, so it's not like big and
It's
popular,
not popular. Yeah.
but I liked it.
Yeah.
Yours?
So I was gonna say Full Metal, but I think I say Full Metal just because I just really do enjoy it. But my actual favorite is called Code Geass, and it's also an underground anime. It's just like, honestly, it's remotely similar to Full Metal, but the difference is there's like someone trying to take over a kingdom, not necessarily trying to take over people and gain power through using a stone. That's the only difference, is that like the person wants to rule the entire Britannia, the area.
I think I saw like stuff about it. I'll probably put it on my watch list. It's
Yeah.
the one where he has like an eye that makes people tell the truth or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Code Geass is really, and it's jam packed, and they have like this one character, always the super character, right? The one that's like the reason why the show simply exists. Code Geass is.
The protagonist?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, there's some shows where like you watch it and the protagonist is like, all right, but you don't watch it for the protagonist.
No. You watch it for friendship.
Friendship.
So, sounds like you don't like the ones about
watch
friendship.
it for Levi. You watch it for Captain Levi.
Can't find
Okay,
that.
that's who you watch it for. You don't-
Gojo. Who's from that?
Yeah, you watch it for Gojo. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So speaking of ones that you would watch, what are the ones that you wouldn't? What are the animes that you dislike?
Animes that I dislike.
Oh God!
Y'all gonna
I already know which one.
Y'all gonna crucify me, okay? Be easy, okay?
Easy.
Because I can't stand My Hero. Okay?
Yeah.
Be easy. I watched it up to maybe season 4, and it's funny because every time I'll be like, yeah, I never finished it. Well, you need to finish it.
No, I don't need to finish
You need to
anything.
finish it.
Finishing it means I like it.
I was like, it took me 4 seasons, bro. to oh no, it gets good. He stops crying and he gets on. Well, it take that long? It take that long? No. I can't stand Deku. I feel like he should not be at UA. If UA is the top hero school, plot carried him there.
Yeah.
Because if you are at the top hero school and they let you in the top hero school, you don't know how to use your powers. You're breaking all of your bones. The only thing that you got was that you saved somebody, and that allows you into the top hero school. The school really should be, what's the thing called? They need to be like
Suspended.
punished for child endangerment.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because he can't protect himself.
Facts. Isn't that most of the anime stuff? All of them schools, especially JJK.
Well, JJK,
the schools.
Well, the thing about JJK was they were going to kill him.
Yes.
So the only choice, and they're going to kill him regardless. They're using him as a vessel. So it's not like, oh, we accepted you into the school even though you're not qualified. Mm-hmm. It's more of a, you got to be here because we got to keep an eye on you.
Right. We need to watch you. We need to watch you make your decisions. Yeah.
So it's not the same. So I wouldn't do that to them. They're trying to protect the weak.
Okay.
And
gotcha.
Because Itadori ate the finger
multiple times.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he initially ate the finger was what caused the whole thing. Mm-hmm. The fact that he ate the finger was what had happened.
So I think
he's at like 4 or 5 fingers at this point.
Yeah, he's just eating them all up.
He ain't got a choice.
Yeah, you're right.
It's either that or he dies. So he's gonna die anyway. So
right. Animes that I dislike. See, listen. Hey, don't come for me. Please bump that way. I don't like One Piece. I'm sorry. I don't care about the pirates.
I'm glad you took the heat off me because that's a bigger.
I don't care about the pirate. I don't care that his arms stretch.
What?
I don't care that
You don't care about Water 7?
Listen, I want to give it one more try. Just because you guys care so much about peak fiction. It might be peak fiction for you guys, but it's bland, boring, purposeless, wasteful to me. Oh my God. And I know you're going to say, get past the first arc and go to the second. Now, if I have
gotta get to episode, they told me you gotta get to like episode 300. They said Water 7 arc is what they keep telling me.
Okay, so like, why do I have to watch 300 episodes to like it?
Because that's what they said.
Right. So I'm not about to involve myself in 300 episodes to prove that I don't like something. The first 4 episodes were enough to prove that I didn't like it.
They don't like that you don't like it.
Yeah, I understand it's peak, not fiction. It's not peak. It's, I mean, the artwork and everything, you know, it look good. The story is slow. Speed it up.
For those listening, I've never watched One Piece. That's the only big 3 that I haven't watched. So I don't know yet, but it is on my list. I'm just not interested in the more you guys try to force.
The more you force it, yeah.
The more I'm like,
the more I'm
watch
anti.
something else.
So how do you feel about live action movies?
Oh, they suck. I don't even watch them. I know a lot of people watch them and then they were like, oh my God, that sucked. I'm not even going to entertain it. Right.
Yeah. I feel like live action should be just cared for by the fans. Let the fans create the live action. These producers, these people you guys are hiring, do they even watch anime?
It could be for the people who don't watch anime. Because the people that don't watch anime, usually they're like, oh, it's a cartoon.
Not Avatar.
And now that it's live action, Avatar is not it.
I don't care. I understand that it's not Japanese anime, but clearly someone thinks it's anime to where they created a live action.
It's a cartoon.
It's the only Nickelodeon cartoon that has a live action.
That does not make it not a cartoon.
You should have seen the live action. It looked just like Death Note's live action. Trash.
Wait a minute. You mean the movie?
The movie, live action movie.
The one where
The Last
the Last Airbender
the movie.
Yeah. You know what's funny?
Trash.
I like that movie.
Did you see when the Earth bent?
Yeah, I saw, like, of course the whatever they had going on was trash or whatever, but I like Avatar too. I was like, I thought it was pretty dope.
You thought the story was dope?
Yeah, I was like, damn, they should make a cartoon about it. I loved it. I don't know. Well, not loved it. I liked it. When I first heard that there was an Avatar movie and I thought it was the Airbender, I was excited. And then it was not the Avatar that I thought it was.
We're talking about
And then I saw the last Airbender and I was like, okay, it wasn't that bad. I was waiting for I thought they were going to do other one. I thought it was going to be 4 of them.
It was trash. It was trash. Rotten Tomatoes. Okay. Literal.
I mean,
bad. Horrendous.
Everybody has their opinion. Some people's opinions is that Avatar is an anime when it's a cartoon. Go ahead.
Right. So that brings us to our opinion about DreamCon. Yeah. We went to DreamCon. We're Blerds.
Yes.
We'll accept it.
Yes. It's my first. This was my first convention ever.
Oh, I'm happy to help you break that.
I was never interested in going. I know, like, everybody say, "Oh, you should go to Comic-Con or you should go to San Diego
nerds of all nerds.
You should go to this con. You should go to that."
Nerds of all nerds.
But I wanted to be around Black people.
I feel you. Yeah. I went to MegaCon last year, and I will say DreamCon was a better experience. Maybe it's because I live in Orlando, so like going to something in Orlando was not as fun. But yeah,
I don't know. I wanted to be around Black people, and the thing that I really love, and the reason why I wanted to specifically go to DreamCon, because there's also BlerdCon. There's a couple other Black conventions, but RDC World specifically, like, I appreciate that they love anime and it's not weird. It's not like, you know, like, it's just normal Black
snort.
Yeah, it's just like normal Black people, like normal Black people who listen to hip hop, rap, who are part of the culture, who, you know, are like real dope, just regular chill vibe, and like they also like anime.
And they fine as hell. Y'all was looking real good. Bulbasaur was. Whoo.
Oh yeah, Bulbasaur. Whoo. There was a Bulbasaur there.
She look good. Like,
lucky I had my Pokeball on me.
Gotta catch him up.
Oh, I wanted to catch that little thing.
All right.
And that's the other thing. Like, the girls were killing.
Showed
it.
out.
It was not even like a weird like Halloween costume.
Nah.
Them girls came out sexy,
slutty.
I love it.
Just how we like
the
it.
Same. I felt comfortable.
Yeah.
I felt comfortable in there. Okay.
Yeah.
It was no weird. Everybody was friendly. Everybody was nice.
Felt like you belonged.
Yeah. These my people. These my people in them. You know, even though
my folks.
Yeah. Even though I even found another person who hates Deku.
Oh yeah, you did. We also had a very like reoccurring theme and question that was popping up about Hunter times Hunter, Hunter X Hunter, Hunter Hunter, and people were very responsive to it too. Like, they were really, really nice. And they like answered the question. Nobody was rude. Everybody was so nice. Like, just Black nerddom. It was just so nice.
Nah, they did come for the Hunter times Hunter a little bit. I have it on my TikTok. They were like, "Yo, what the hell is Hunter times Hunter?" I was like, I don't know. There's an X in there, and somebody
technically, if we're reading this appropriately, X means multiplication if it's before another word. So,
if you're yelling at your screen right now, I can hear you.
I'm just saying, you know, for the lovers of Steven Spielberg on writing the book, you will understand that the X means times.
Oh man, I'm not gonna try to defend you on that one because I never heard the times. But somebody in the comments said Hunter by Hunter. I said, what?
You know what? That also makes sense because the X does mean by.
So day one of DreamCon, I came early and got us our patches. I got there on Thursday, so I did early registration, got my badge. took a nap. Okay. The next day, it was on. Okay.
On a pop.
We missed everything that we were supposed to.
We did not make it. I feel like we had like a culture shock. We missed everything on day one because we wanted to take pictures. We wanted to walk around. Yeah. We wanted to see other Blerds. Mm-hmm. We missed all of everything that we had on our list. Honestly, day one was the day that we had the most things to go to.
Yeah.
And we were just like,
the app is still working and people are still like posting in the app.
Oh, that's cool. They keep the culture alive.
Yeah.
Although the app won't stop, I guess.
I guess not. Well, so DreamCon has an app. And so it has like the schedules of everything. And then you can add things to your schedule so that it can alert you. And then there's like kind of like a Twitter on there. And so people, were messaging like, where's everybody at? Where do we go? How long is the line? Blah, 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 blah. All that kind of stuff. So everybody was just like on their own little social media app for the weekend.
Yeah.
But I did want to read some of the panels and stuff that they had there that I thought was pretty cool.
Go ahead.
So there was a lot of like meetups. So like there was a One Piece meetup. There was Bleach meetups. There was Sailor Moon meetups. There was Full Metal meetups. There was meetups of all types.
Oh my gosh, Full Metal was so cool.
Yeah, they had a lot of meet and greets and stuff like that. There was Dragon Ball meetup. They had Crunchyroll presents the anime cookout.
It was very black, like black AF, y'all.
Hood Demon Slayer,
the Jeopardy.
Okay, yeah, Jeopardy. Naruto Storm Dance Workshop. There's an Attack on Titan cosplay.
The greatest of anime of all
Are you
time.
smarter than some bros? Because some bros was there. I don't know them personally.
They had an anime court.
Yeah, they had anime court, anime improv. They had grown and sexy. They had the otaku cabaret.
Oh,
they had
the
scripples.
They had scripples.
Okay.
Up and down, shaking that ass, throwing them titters.
Oh my God, it was in a circle. I think some of them like threw it in an isosceles triangle. I could have sworn I seen one of those. Are you smarter than a Blerd? They had anime Wild and Out.
Yes.
We were trying to get into anime Wild and Out, but it was too packed.
It's crazy because I was at the front of the line and they were like, it's not enough room. I'm like, how big is this room? Because the line, like on a standard basis where I was in the line, you would have been at the front of the stage. So it might have been a small room. They didn't think it.
That's what I was saying because I was like, it might have been a small one like the one next to it,
right?
And then I left Shirley and them to go to the new big three discussion. So we were talking about the new big three, but we never got to finish it because Black people can't finish nothing on time. And I love it for us.
They can't start on time and they can't end on time. But it's okay because Black people are late. So like Black people being late and then Black people not starting on time, it was an equilibrium.
It was beautiful.
There was
even though
circle of life.
We only got through 2 out of the 10 categories.
Right. That's insane.
It was great.
There was anime karaoke. And the Spider-Man proposed to his Spider-Woman. And he was like, if there's anybody I'd go to the multiverse with, it'd be you. Oh.
I want a dorky proposal.
Dorky proposal at my heart.
Oh. Well, what would your dorky? How dorky you want your proposal? It'd have
to be something about Harry Potter.
A Harry Potter.
I'd go through hell and back to protect you from Lord Voldemort, or something like that. Or I'd be your sorcerer's stone.
Ooh. Or I don't want you nowhere. I'm putting you in Azkaban.
Ooh, I don't want to be prison. It was hard for Sirius Black to get out.
And if you ever think of leaving, I'm going to get the Dementors on your ass.
Wow, okay. This got really dark. Literally, Dementors are dark. Do I need to Expellion Patronum?
Not Leviosa.
Leviosa.
I'm not a Harry Potter dork. I've watched all the movies, but that was a while ago.
I'm nerdy.
I'm trying to think. What would my proposal what kind of proposal do I want? I don't know. I think.
Let me call him up.
I think maybe you gotta write the proposal on a frog's back, like when Jiraiya died, when he said this is six.
You're
I can't say the N word.
Such a nerd.
It's six guys on here, right? So instead of it's six guys on here, it's like, will you marry me on the back of a frog?
Okay. And then they make you a knitted bean sprout so you can feel like you're so cute.
It might be a little stuff. I'll be like, ooh, okay.
I take mine back. If someone gave me a wand and they told me to make a spell and the spell was, will you marry me? Oh my God! Future husband, take notes. If you're here, if you're listening, if you're somewhere, that's the one.
That's
bring me to it. Hold on, this is crazy. I don't know why I'm saying this, but bring me to a Harry Potter escape room. See our previous episode for more information. Do I look like an escape room to you?
I mean, we made it out the escape room. We went to an escape room.
Oh my gosh, we made friends. We made
out of prison.
We're not socially inept. We made friends.
Oh, we made a lot of friends.
We made friends.
We made a lot of friends.
We literally had a group friend thing.
Yes, and we rode
scooters through downtown
I wasn't talking
Austin.
about the scooters. I was talking about the dicks.
Oh, we did actually ride dicks. Oh shit!
We were in Texas, and we saw a little rodeo. So we went to go bull ride.
Got it ready?
And we look up from the bull ride, and like we see stairs, and on top it says
titties this way.
Did it say titties?
It sure did say titties, ma'am. If you have titties, go up.
No, that was the sign on the stairs.
Oh,
the sign that
stop dicking
by
around.
by the stairs was like, come ride this dick or something.
Right.
And so I was like, I am intrigued.
And we went up. See, the bad part about it was a small white one.
Yeah.
I'm not calling anybody anything. It was literally a white.
Here she goes.
It was a white peen.
Color.
The color of it was white with pink veins.
It's gotta be.
What exactly is it explaining here?
Shirley, you can't see color, okay?
I saw color on that one.
The dick was translucent, okay?
Translucent with pink?
Yeah, it was translucent.
Okay, it was small though.
It was small, and it was slippery.
Yeah. That's what she said.
And it was slippery, okay? And we rode the dick with our new friends.
Our new friend. What a way to make new friends.
Okay, we did that, and then we went to a wonderful donut spot.
A donut spot, Voodoo Donut. This is not
Donuts.
sponsored, but we really liked Voodoo Donuts. Like, listen, if there's any non-sponsored content I would do, it would be that.
Voodoo Donuts.
That was some good, and I don't even like dessert like that. But Voodoo Donuts was
lit.
The ambiance, the environment, the service.
Facts.
A1.
I did meet Leland, guys. If you do watch RD and Seymour, I met Leland. I was talking too much.
Such a Ciroc thing to happen.
No, but I felt like it was weird because I can communicate. I can talk. Mm-hmm. So why was I rambling like that? Like I was
nervous.
Like I was
you got starstruck.
And I was like, I fuck with Leland, but I came there to see John with the metal jaw. You feel me? And but I was like, ooh, I rewatched that video and I kind of cringed a little. I said, you don't be doing that. What's wrong with you?
She got starstruck by a little RDC World fan, little fan girl.
That made me feel like, what if I actually met Mark? Like, was I gonna start?
Girl, you start screaming and pass out. I'm like, yeah, you'd be a nerd.
Sign my titties.
Sign my titties. We got to do that at the next one.
Sign my titties.
We should get him a t-shirt. You should make him a t-shirt that says "Sign my titties."
Oh man, I was like, why did I do that?
I saw a comedy show where somebody made a t-shirt.
It said "Sign my titties."
No, it said "My mom wants to fuck you." It was the mom that gave the shirt.
Oh, but I do have to clown Mark for this. So at Anime Jeopardy, on the fast round, you know how like you say like the first round somebody goes and you guys got to get 200 points. So you go ahead and you say, you know, the answer, and then somebody else comes out and then they got to say like an answer that you didn't say so that you guys can get 200 points. So the last question was, what is a gaming system that you play games on, right? Dylan was previous. So Dylan said, what did he say? He said Xbox, right? So Mark said Xbox, and he said, you can't say that. You can't say that. Mark said Sega.
Sega.
A hush of silence, just like that.
A hum
came over the crowd.
Imagine.
Everybody was like, what the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? And everybody's yelling at him, and he's like, yo, what happened? What happened? And then he goes and he said, oh, my mom's in the front row. Oh, she said PlayStation. That's a good one. No.
What do you play?
PlayStation.
So why would he not say PlayStation?
He said Sega, dog. I was
Sega.
Like, your age is showing, my guy.
Your dinosaur ways are approaching.
Your 1980s, 1990s birthday is showing. Okay, my guy.
That's insane. We were born in the 90s. That's really like a long time ago.
I was not born in the 90s, okay? Y'all need to know how old
we were born in the 1900s.
Oh, the early 1900s.
The early...
Can I do my British accent with you?
Okay. Now, you know, I don't have one. It's not that good.
What's the next question? I love this conversation.
Oh, the rapid conversation?
I love talking about anime.
We're still on DreamCon.
Oh, I mean, what else was there? It was amazing. And
Spider-Man got jumped.
There was a lot of Spider-Man fights.
There's a lot of fighting.
A lot of Spider-Man fights. They were not real, but it looked real. Because they really were like throwing people.
Throwing each other. It was literally like, it was WWE up in there.
They were slamming. They were throwing people. And, you know, at one point I was like, if that was me, like, I would have been like, yo, you doing too much. And it would have turned into a real fight.
Big facts.
But, you know, maybe the Spider-Mans practiced it beforehand or something. Because I was like,
So would you go back to DreamCon?
I'm definitely going back every year.
Tell us about what you did as far as like cosplay. Like, what did you come to?
Oh, I cosplayed, guys. If you guys know, I'm really good at makeup anyway. So I was like, and I'm a crafter. So I made my costume. A lot of people bought their costume, but I made mine.
Really good.
I made Sailor Neptune. If you guys don't know, Sailor Neptune is the one that they kept saying that, oh yeah, that's her cousin, but that was not her cousin. Let me tell y'all for real. If you guys haven't ever finished Sailor Moon, the
real one.
Yeah, the real Sailor Moon. They're together. However, Sailor Uranus is androgynous. So, she kind of like does both. Like she's like a mass and a femme.
Yeah.
So she is a girl though. So
I don't know if people realize that like Sailor Moon is about lesbians, but
I think to be honest, I think maybe she was not non-binary. I think she was non-binary, but they didn't have like that vocabulary back then. Like they didn't know that was a thing. So they said androgynous.
Right.
But so she was a female and a male. However, if you keep going, like the next arc of Sailor Moon, the Sailor Scouts from like other like the other universes were boys, and then when they do their transformation, they're women. So that's pretty cool. You guys should like keep watching it.
And what's your other cosplay? So your cosplay for day 2?
Oh, my cosplay for day 2 is Nelliel from Bleach. If you guys have gotten further enough, it's the little girl the little Arankar that follows Ichigo around. But what happened to her was she got snuffed by another Arankar because he was jealous or whatever, and it like took away her power, and so she ended up being like a little baby. But when Ichigo needed her, she kind of like regained her power for like a split second, and then she went back. I don't read the manga, but I've had spoilers where they tell me that she's gonna come back. So well, I mean, she's come back as the baby, but she's gonna be like full-bodied adult again.
We didn't do any parties at DreamCon. And that's because we didn't get tickets.
They were selling the tickets on Twitter or X, and I don't be on Twitter or X. But we did hang around there were Black excellence. When I tell you Black boy joy makes me happy.
Black boy joy is so beautiful.
Black men being happy when they're not bashing women is the most beautiful scene
experience ever. Yes.
We saw Team Rocket and Ash and a couple other people.
And a saxophoner.
Yeah, there was a guy playing the saxophone, and literally like all the Black boys was just dancing, having a good time,
hyping him up, jumping, yelling. Like, it was so sweet to see Black men just really just enjoy the company of other Black men, hyping each other. Like, Black boy joy is the most beautiful thing to see.
It was amazing.
Yeah,
it was amazing because I was like, and yeah, he was playing the saxophone the next day too, and there was like a whole crowd around him.
Yeah,
he was talented young man. Talented. And for you to bring your saxophone, you knew what the vibes was.
You knew Black people.
You
like
knew what you was doing. You were waiting for us to do this face right here.
Stank face. Bring out the headphone smokes.
I love it.
Someone on Twitter said, all the white tea people, because Austin's pretty white tea, like it's not for Black folk, and they're like, white tea people seeing all these Black people, and then 3 days later they're gone. I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I thought when I walked around. I was like, they're probably like, what is all these doing here?
That's what we met an Asian and a white man at the restaurant,
and they also went to DreamCon.
Oh, they went to DreamCon?
They went to DreamCon the next day.
With what? With the tickets were sold out.
No, the white guy had tickets.
Oh.
Yeah. And then also the server, our bartender.
Yeah, she said she went to DreamCon.
Yeah, that was insane. Like how we were just talking, and they were talking about how, like, what did we talk about? First of all, one thing about me, I love selling.
Well, so we were just sitting at the bar, drinking, and then we met a Asian man and a white guy. Like, they were sitting there talking about business or whatnot. And then, Shirley got her professional voice on, and I knew what it was. They started talking about, anime and stuff like that. And Shirley's still bringing the anime or whatever. And she was like, oh, yeah, I heard you guys talking about business.
One thing about me, I'm going to sell my business, okay? It doesn't matter where I'm at. I'm going to get a client, all right? Got his business card and everything. You never know. You could literally stumble upon the next Twitter founder, and you just slid at him at the bar during DreamCon.
But they were like, I've never seen so many Black people in the congregated area. What is going on?
And we're like, it's DreamCon. Oh, there's a con? Yeah, there's a con. Asian guy. What's that? And I'm like, he's like, I watch anime, but I've never gone to like a convention.
Well, no, he said he went to them in Canada.
But in Austin.
Yeah, he said he never. Yeah, he said he never. He said he's never really been to like a convention in Austin or seen like so many Black people at a convention. He was like, "Yo, and you guys staying here? Like, you guys came all the way over here? Because usually, I feel like conventions, like the Caucasian ones, are like flea markets. Like you go there for a little bit, and then you're like, all right, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Like, you're not really staying there, but everybody stayed there, and like." Everybody was.
I'm telling you, included in the nightlife. People were like, "Why is there so much brown people here? Why is so much Black people here?" Like, what's going on?
And it's a convention. Y'all not going home? Nah. This the one.
We here.
It's not the flea market.
We in here.
Okay.
All right. We stand.
So we had a great time. Who else did we meet? Who else did we meet?
We got a glimpse of Mark. Mark literally walked right by us. Like, we kept hearing people like being rowdy, yelling, and commotion, but we were like, maybe it's because they want to get out. And the next thing you know, what's up, y'all? And I was like, is that Mark?
I tried
to get my phone out so quick. It was fumbling and tumbling.
I'm surprised.
I got the back of his head.
I'm surprised Shirley ain't have her phone out, because Shirley had her phone out the whole time.
The whole time recording.
The whole time.
And the one moment could have been like,
I lost my headphones and I found them.
Yeah, imagine losing your headphones at a con. The entire case beats And she found him in the
Because
lost
black
and found.
people aren't thieves.
Amazing.
Okay.
They're amazing.
All right. I love
Amazing.
every single one of y'all that was in that. I didn't lose it in a small room. I lost it in the big convention
center room too. Yeah. Someone was just like, oh, poor Beats, and put
I
it.
found it in the lost and found, which means somebody brought it to the lost and found.
Wow.
Quasimens.
Wow. And
Quasimens.
see why y'all don't like us. We're so great.
I love it.
Cultured.
I had so much fun.
Supportive. Joyful.
Joyful love. They also had My Shield Hero season 3 episode 1. And I went to that screening.
Yeah, people were on the floor.
I had to sit on the floor because I couldn't read the subtitles sitting down. I don't understand why tall people don't sit in the back.
They always want to be center.
Why are y'all always in the front?
You're tall. Whenever you have to take pictures, for some reason, they be like tall people in the back and tall people be like front and center.
Yeah, like
yo, you tall.
Why you do that,
Why
man?
you do that for?
Yeah. So I sat on the floor. If you guys don't know, My Shield Hero is a pretty good anime too. It's isekai, which means that it's in another world. So like he just woke up in another world and he's a hero in this new world that was summoned. And he has a shield, and there's like 3 other heroes, and like they all have like weapons. So one of them is like a sword hero, one of them's like a something hero. Like I don't really be paying attention to them because they be trying to shield hero. So everybody is does not like the shield hero because he has a shield, and they're like, that's not even really a weapon. But as it goes on, like he is able to do a lot of stuff. He's able to like up his partners and backs things up. And he's been basically like taking care of the country, where the other ones are just like, you know, taking all the fame and all that stuff. So they're not really training like that. They're not really, they don't really care and stuff like that. But he actually cares, and he's actually taking care of the country and like the reason why they summoned him and stuff like that. So it comes up pretty good. Okay. It's a pretty good anime. So that's a
recommend for people to watch?
I recommend My Shield Hero.
Well, you know how we do. If you are a nerd, please do comment below what your favorite anime is on our Spotify.
Convince us to watch your favorite anime. Because I've watched a lot, and I watched like a lot of underground ones too. Like I saw El Beto from Overlord. I don't know if you guys watch Overlord, but I saw El Beto. I was like, oh my god! I was really excited. So like I like that. I saw Soul Eater. I saw like a couple Soul Eaters. I saw Death the Kids. There was a lot of Death the Kids.
Yeah. There's a lot. There was actually more underground. I mean, day one, everybody was dressed up as Luffy. Like
everybody had a straw hat.
It's actually interesting that I didn't see anybody dressed up as Zoro. It's rare that I go to a con and there's no one dressed up as Zoro. So I feel like the ones who dressed up as Luffy just wanted to.
I think the One Piece meetup was also that day.
Yeah, but that's why there were so many of them.
The One Piece.
Okay, but I saw more Luffy's than
anything else. Yeah, they had the pink hat.
Oh, the guy with the feather jacket was there. I forgot his name, but the one with the feather jacket. There was like 3 of them, so he was there.
Yeah, they had that.
Not enough Dragon Ball.
Invite me. Well, what were we saying for them to do in the comments? Convince us to watch your favorite anime, because I'm probably gonna watch it for sure, because I watch like a lot of stuff.
And if you like anime banter, let us know. Because this is going to become our Patreon content so that we can talk regularly about anime. Saraka is going to turn me into an anime head. So she's going to tell me about anime. And then I'm going to have to watch and then come back and tell her what I think. And then we're going to watch popular anime. So you know how y'all be doing like reviews of like Love Island and stuff like that? Mm-hmm. That's what our anime banter is going to be.
Well, I have one more anime to recommend.
No more. No,
but this one is like a starter anime.
Okay.
I feel like if you don't watch anime, and you're like, what is this even about? It's like cartoons. I think a good starter anime for you would be, Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah, but like, don't go past the second season.
No, you have to go past the second season.
It's horrible.
Yeah, but that's anime.
Oh my God.
So I feel like Seven Deadly Sins because first of all, you can watch it in English. So if your issue is it's not in English, it is dubbed.
I want you to know that Seven Deadly Sins is not the best precursor to anime.
I think so. Why you don't think so?
It's slutty as hell.
That's anime.
I know, but like a lot of animes is not like it's very, very perverted.
That is what animes have you watched that are not perverted? And that's why I keep trying to tell you, Avatar is not anime.
I mean, Code Geass doesn't have any perversion. They're the titties are there, but Seven Deadly Sins
the titties are there.
No. Seven Deadly Sins is perverted.
What? Okay, what other animes do you watch?
Most animes are perverted. However, they're not all that way. Like the action-packed ones, they're not always. They don't do what they do with Seven Deadly Sins.
It has
was
a little
like
it has a little bit of everything. So it has the ecchi, which is like suggestive sexual content. It's funny, it's dramatic,
and it's action.
People be dying,
action packed.
You know what I mean? Like
it's really good.
So it has every little thing that animes will have, and so based on what you like about that anime, would I can probably help you navigate what next thing that you could watch. Because if you like, action, then I can give you this. If you like the drama in it, I can give you this. If you like the, little comedy, ecchi part or whatever, I can give you something that. So Seven Deadly Sins is a great watch.
It's
and it's on Netflix.
It's perfect. Don't pay attention to when I say like don't go past season 2. The art style changes in season 3 and it kind of threw everything off. So
the 10 Commandments.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also good because it's the Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah, you'll be able to follow
up something.
But like it's funny, like all of the animes kind of like have a common theme. You'll start to see like repetitive patterns of like stones, certain cities. Like a lot of animes, the names of the cities kind of like go across each.
Well, you get to learn a lot of stuff like
history,
homunculi,
homunculus, homunculi.
Yeah, and the stones,
and they're like repetitive across most animes, but Seven Deadly Sins is fire.
Some of them. So I mean, there's people that always think that the Naruto thing, the Naruto is like the same thing as the Dragon Ball Z and the same thing as like other animes. Like there's always a main protagonist whose best friend is just as strong, but he's a little aloof, and then there's a girl in the group.
There's always
there's always a girl who's quote unquote useless,
and there's always the guy with the hair over his eye and his head is always held down, and
the teacher, you know what I mean,
the one teacher,
the teacher is the goat. So it's always there's for sure common themes, but then that's when you start watching other ones and you're like, oh, I like that this one is different.
Yeah, you start to like the themes and start to acknowledge like the differences across it. But yeah, thank you for listening to this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe,
and comment and convince me to watch your favorite anime.
We'll see you in our next episode.
Thank you for listening. New episodes of This Is Not That Pod drops every Tuesday on all podcast platforms and Thursdays on YouTube. So keep up with us by pressing that follow button.
We want to hear how much you're feeling us. So if you love the show, leave us a review. Be sure to read our show notes and tap around or click around to support our sponsors.